welcome to our next video, guys. Thanks for tuning in. This is another one. We're here with a special guest again. So thank you guys for tuning in and watching. So don't forget to like the video, subscribe and share the video. Alright. So we're gonna get into it today. So today we're gonna go on like a deep topic because I've been something that's I've been a go through, and I know a lot of people been a go through it too, but I just feel like Jamaica don't really focus on it that much. So I decide to want to talk about it a little bit, because I don't think it's something that Jamaica tend to focus on a lot, and we tend to just shove it aside, but it's actually a real issue.
An emotional moment unfolding off a tree when an ex-firefighter, visibly distressed and struggling, was approached by a fellow firefighter who attempted to help him but was unable to reach him. In a touching turn of events, a kind-hearted citizen stepped in, offering the man a simple yet powerful gesture, a heartfelt hug. This act of kindness and compassion just served as a reminder that sometimes all we need is a hug and a comfort of words, right? Both of which feels increasingly rare in today's world. Watch the heartwarming video for yourself.
Nothing better than the fireman. Shimon on the ladder. Oh my God. No man, good people still there in the world. Oh my God, this is so nice.
So before we go into it today, we're here with a special guest as Mama said earlier. So this is Irachfa, aka Papa, aka Father, and this is me, Jevi. You know it already. Alright. So without further ado and no other delay, we're gonna get straight into it. So today now we want to talk about, as I'm saying, a very serious topic. And it's basically mental health, right? We want to focus on mental health in Jamaica because I feel like say is a thing where people do, people tend to just sweep it underneath the carpet and don't pay much attention to it. But I feel like mental health is really a serious thing, and we need to do more in Jamaica and focus on that, especially where it comes to men and the mental health. Because I remember an interview when I did watch on YouTube, a popular program in Jamaica where me myself watch and a lot of people watch. Same with John Wick, right? And in that interview this girl and not John Wick, Jay Wick, sorry. And in that interview this girl and like him said to the girl said, you would what if your partner, right? Got through something. How would you help him? I don't remember exactly when him asked the question, but it was something phrase like that. I don't remember word for word. And her response to him was, you know, when a man will go through no bag of nothing, no stress or nothing, like, if you get rid of all of them things there before you come meet her. So before you meet her, you sort out yourself. So in a fair words, and a lot of people did use it to hold up your stress. Man for hold up your stress. So that for sure you say, in the Jamaican diaspora, a lot of people do, especially as it comes on to men, people do take mental health seriously. And for me now, where I go through something drastically in my life where it's really a turning point in my life, it made me kind of focus on it a lot more. And I love if I can do something if I can change that. But I don't like the whole of the stress thing, right? What your thoughts on that? Because if you meet a woman, right, and you are going through your little thing, and life something, and you are going through your little thing and you need a little support, right? And you are going to look on your partner for that support system, right? Because that's what it's supposed to do. It's a partnership. Like, you're supposed to can support each other mentally, physically, spiritually, financially. Yeah. If your partner will look on you and say, you come to your partner and say, boy, babes, you know something, I go through something right now. Actually, I go look on you and say, yeah, man, I want to hear it, hold up your stress. Yeah, man, hold up your stress. Man, not suppose how you would have feel, boy.
Yeah, well,
it's like your voice not being heard.
Well, that's it. People don't really understand men go through them things as well, and that's a very important topic. Actually, this is a very important topic because we have a lot of people stressing. Because if you notice, Probably Jamaica. When we live in Jamaica, you saw me talk about you saw probably anybody else over the world that travel the world would know. But mad people, most mad people are mad man. We get the phrase mad man, not mad woman, because the man them you find some mad more because stress and some people don't really address it. So them deal with it in other way by smoking, drinking, whatever they want to do.
Yeah, for kind of relief.
Yeah, and then it probably turn out in something else because them them not get that sort of answer them want. So instead of them smoke marijuana and a level for meditate, you put something like gravitate, so to speak.
Or maybe with the coke.
All sort of things. So so stress can lead to that. Not saying people smoke and drink because me say smoke and all these things. But what I'm saying is I'm just saying people turn to things rancid because they're afraid to go to people
pain.
with them stress.
Yeah, it's like a pain relief.
Yeah, and I'm afraid to turn to people. You have women now deal with stress in different ways. Some of them cut them hand and do all sort of things, So they different. Now, me not agree with the fact that a woman should take up a man's stress. Because just go up and see a man stressed out and say, hi, how are you? And the man say, yo, I'm stressed out. And I say, oh, I like you. It's not like we do that. But if you get to talk to the man and know the man, and he might tell you, say, look, really actually I go to a breakthrough, I'm like, but him like you, but him don't really want a relationship right now. But if you and him could have hang out and stuff like that, and yeah, so if you can't bother that man, they can't have too much for the plate. You don't give him a chance because I probably need you. You could have been his therapist. You could have been his answer to whatever he was looking for. So people now give men a chance because they say them things a man for all of them stress. And I think to me personally that's unfair. Because it's a two-way street, and I deal with the thing on a level that, we need each other.
Yeah,
you need somebody to hold you up and lift you up and all them things. And now some man still, get that help from a woman, And when they betray her trust, after she did that, when he got you in problems and in stress, in financial stress, sexual stress, physical stress. Some man, by them appearance, them stressed out because they feel them now, where I don't know also, them stressed because they don't know what to do. People take it different ways and them get the help from women and turn them back. So we understand the point there, but nevertheless, mental stress with men is a very, very, very serious thing.
Yeah, because you mentioned something right a while ago, maybe you want to touch upon. It kind of slipped my mind, but as the way you say, like, yeah, it's like you meet somebody and them are going to tell you, say, alright, then you have too much burdens, you have too much baggages to carry. So when you work on yourself and get rid of all of that baggages and burden, then you can come to me, then you can talk to me, because I don't want to take you up right now in your current state. You know what I mean? So, but me tell you, based on experience, mental health is a very serious thing, because I tell you, I've been going through it since lately, and it made me turn to God for answers, and for direction too. Wisdom, direction, because, earlier this year, January, I'm baptized. And then,
congrats, man. Congrats. I miss nothing out there,
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, miss nothing. So. Everything is still there, You see people that are baptized, more likely they might miss. We just go to the baptism, congrats, because baptism, turning to Christ, miss. To me, if you don't turn it to Christ, you miss out on a lot.
Yeah.
Because God is the solution to all our problems. Because even if you do something dramatically to yourself, if you have God with you, or in you, or around you, you're not going to really do that. You leave it to God. And say, if it's to be, let it be. But you know what? My Father, my God, would really like what I'm about to do, or what I think to do. So you don't really lose nothing. You more gain. So people are not really baptized more lose because to them, because them still caught up in this so-called material and vanity world and all these Barbie dolls world and all these.
and that's the thing too, because
so them lose up on a lot of things. Yeah, blessing and spiritual healing, that connection. So congratulations, man.
Yeah. So, because at the end of the day, we always remember God. So I'm not going to say not because I go through a time of need right now, or I go through
no, but you always remember that. But this is the breaking point.
Yeah, so this is breaking, because at the end of the day, everybody go through some drastic thing in them life because them to turn to Christ or give them life over to Christ, and this just probably my calling, And as you know, I do the fasting because certain things when I go through in my life and I see direction and answers. So I decided to go up on a 24-hour one day fasting.
Well, how you cope with that? I could not eat, but I guess that's a sacrifice,
I mean, you have to make sacrifice because that's what fasting is all about. You give something, you sacrifice something you love for God. And in turn, God appreciate that kind. I'm going to look on it and say, wow, he really love this and he sacrificed it for me.
Okay.
So, you have different type of fasting, but my fasting was, I decided to give up food.
My fasting, if you look over the name of them, I'm fast.
Fast. So that's a year of fasting. That's a year of
We love
fasting.
food, we love ignorance.
That's another one we Bible talk about, Because remember, so when Christ, the desert, the wilderness, they fast for 40 days and 40 nights.
So I've heard.
Well, so the Bible have told, And we can just imagine going through 24 hours not eating nothing, just drinking just strictly water alone, like your body just go,
They will never see how you visit yourself.
This is a defamation of character. This is a defamation. People may stay true to fasting.
I was only joking.
And, when I brag and boast because the Bible says you're not supposed to. I say it's really a spiritual connection between you and the higher power. So I'm not boast, I'm not come here to just tell people, we do a fast and we're, like, we're really serious today in a position in my life right now where we did that seek direction and answers from Christ. Now, did I get it? Well, when I got the first try, it got happen. I gotta go reveal himself to me. But, I just really, I hope, something can happen in my life right now and change my life because I tell you right now, like,
but on
seriously stress out, like.
Yeah, but on the point, you have to talk about stress and so do you think you're sort of because you have to talk about this what do you call it, mental
Health
issue. You feel it what you're going through, right? But just ask. You feel say to play on that mental, like what you think, because as you say, depression is a serious thing, but you see the greatest thing you have God, so you're not supposed to depress no more. No, I'm not saying you're not human being, and you're not going to still have problems. But if you just know, so boy, God never take care of that. As long as you have play your part, what is your part? Being strong, staying true to yourself, staying true to Christ, read the scripture, continue fasting, and these are the steps where you take for inner peace. Because if you get up every morning and stress, you're stressed because you think more light bill, phone bill, gas bill, water bill, food, all the things them. Work, if you're not work, all them things there you got to think more. So it's stress. But if you get up and think more, give thanks to life. Yeah, today's another day. I'm not work, but you know what? Glad, thank you Father God for waking me up in the morning. You open the fridge, nothing there to eat, but God, say, nothing there to eat, but so, and nothing. Me fast already, me used to the fasting again because I know you provide to me. When I say stay true and whatever you do with yourself, yeah, you relate that sort of thing to God. You make him connect with you and know so you talk to him. You understand me? I say, because you leave everything to him. And I'm not saying you go sometimes feel rare, but you're supposed to be stronger than the normal person when they're really connected with God. I wonder if you understand what I say. Because if me get baptized and with the Holy Spirit now, and me get up, I have problems because one of my child, if me have children, one of them might sick, or if me have bills, debts, the light bill man or the GPS man or the phone bill flow, whoever might out there knock me gate, me don't know. So I'm stressed out, but true, me not have nothing to fear because me not fear nothing about God Almighty himself. Me not fear, me I go out there and say, look, me not have the money, so what I have to do, I have to do it because right now, me not have the money, and so I'm not going to stress myself because of you. When you stay true to yourself and everything, other people will see what you is and work out things to you. Now, they might work through God. So if the GPS man say, alright, no man, everything good man, then all you have to do, take up the phone and call. And you have to tell him, so you call him and tell him all the while, but where them say them have sent bailiff. But go out and talk to the bailiff man, and if the bailiff man feel like he want to kick off the door and come in instead, leave it to God. Because with God, all things is possible. Basically what I'm saying, with God, from you baptize and turn yourself over to God. You're not supposed to worry about nothing to be stressed. You understand what I say?
True.
So, me not say we're not human, we're going to think things.
Yeah,
and we're going to say, but don't make it stress you. Don't make it be your downfall because that means you give up on God already.
Yeah, that's true because I'm not gonna lie, just like one of Jesus told disciple Thomas, he was a doubter. And just like humans, sometimes we doubt. So,
Yeah.
even though we know, say, alright, then we believe in a God and, you know, you have a relationship with God and all of these things and you pray. Sometimes certain things happen in our life the way where we find ourselves worrying and we have fear and we doubt. No, it's not. I think it's just a normal human emotion that develops when unforeseen circumstances happen. Because, say, you are driving on the road one day, you park, you run going to the supermarket to go buy something, right? Now, you say you have to run in and run out. When you run in and run out, right, you say the tow truck will go with your car. And you say, but brother, they must say, you're not supposed to park here. So you say, I know, but I just run going to the supermarket.
Yeah, but that's where you go wrong.
Yeah, so that's what I say.
Yeah.
So right there, so now, yeah, you is a man who believe in a Christ. No, hypothetically speaking, so no, but it's not but things do happen. And tow truck go with people, them
true.
And after them fall.
True.
It have the same way.
Yeah.
Right? So, may I say, you believe in a God, but right there, so now, you're probably up on your last, right? And you just decide, alright, the last 5 bills you have, you just run going to the supermarket, go buy bread and come out. Now, him don't know that. Him just see the car parking at the spot and say, yo, this is not supposed to do that. Yeah, take it with. Now, in that case, you have to start worry, you have to start fret.
Yeah.
You don't know where you're going to get $35,000 from now to go release your car from daily and all of these things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I think just fear and doubt and worrying is just a natural human
No, it is. Just what I say, it's a natural thing.
Yeah, but sometimes we have to try to remember, say, alright, we have to try to cast our worries and anxiety onto the Lord.
Yeah.
You know? But sometimes things work out, sometimes it just don't work out. And that is just life.
And that is, and that's
Whether
it.
you believe in a God.
Alright, yeah, you're right. So that is just nice. So don't make it be a stressful life. Because that's how life is. So why make it stress you out?
Mm-hmm.
So the man going with the truck now and everything, you don't know where you're going there for. So why make that stress you out? So she's like, we have to go now, just sort it out. Or you sort out, you know the money, me don't know. Turn to God. Or you turn to God and God, you know, technically what I say is, yeah, just as you just said, life, just move on, but don't make it stress you out. Because stress leads to other things, you know. That stress you out now, you have to start think about things.
Yeah, that's yeah.
It play a part of your mind because you think evil against that person.
Mm-hmm.
It make you curse that person.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to talk to somebody come with a solution, you're probably even angry with them while trying to you because you're stressed. So stress is a very serious matter, and those are just them that stress me, right? But emotional stress that people think about suicide and all them things. We need to come out more and talk.
Yeah, because that's what I said. That's why I don't think Jamaica take mental health very seriously, especially when it pertains to men. Because we go through a lot of things now. And to me, you know, as much as a woman I go on quote unquote say, "What up your stress?" Yeah, man, what up your stress? Because to me, I don't think women see men as humans. Them see we as robots. Them don't see we as a human being like them will have feelings.
Probably some women in I would say all women now.
Some women.
Yeah, because
you know, because the man say, "Oh, yeah man, yeah man, you just support, yeah man," you know.
But when we say yeah, woman, yeah. When we say a woman, if you do this, a woman. No, who tell you that? Who tell you that?
Yeah.
Who tell you that at a different time now? You know, so what kind of time we live with? Them see things with them want to see.
Exactly. But, especially when it's beneficial to
them. Yeah.
You know, but when it's not beneficial to them, oh yeah man.
Well, you see, in that case,
I don't like that.
It's not a nice thing, but it's not a nice thing. And I wish women out there would really stand by their brother, stand by their father, stand by their son, stand by their partner. Yeah,
because I mean, mean for cut it, because look on this stuff. I don't mean for make you lose the train of thought. But if God himself have feelings and emotions, because the Bible tells him, my God is a jealous God, right? Don't have no other God before me. If God himself have feelings, then what you would have said about we as human beings, as men, and we're nowhere near in comparison to God. We don't must have feelings too. Because God make we in a image, and if God himself have feelings and emotion, then who's we as men not to have feelings and emotion? But no, women don't see that way.
Yeah. But as me I say, with women, some of them just, you see the world about, you see, the thing is, you know, the world change.
They lose themselves.
Yeah, not the world, sorry, the people. Because, you know, my grandmother days, we keep saying grandmother days because you as my son, you probably say, you know, in a few days or in my father days, sooner or later. But in my grandmother days and in my father days, you know, there was women out there where take them things. But it was different than now because you have husband and wife where she makes sure in food as it come out of the stove, it hot, the smoke all a cup, the steam a come through it and stuff like that. She make him go out and him work. You understand me? Him go out and him work, and when him go out and work and everything like that, she make sure him come home to a hot breakfast or a hot meal or whatever. She make sure him clothes wash. No washing machine them time, that sauce brush. I wash and throw and wash and rinse, spin up a line. So she have it hard. I know certain tumble dryer. You have to iron the clothes and iron steam, and so she work as a woman for do what she want to make him happy. Now, you never have a lot of man back them days of stress now. Stress was even one of them things back in the day.
I think life is much more simpler than
Well, because things change now dramatically with physical things. Meaning the man stress out because a man scratching BMW. Or in Jeep or in car. Or a man step on him cloak, in Clarks, and just get from England. Stress him out because you know, pardon me language, really I'm stressed out on all these things. Now, what I'm saying is material things lead to stress. Me feel like that because you want the nicest house, so you feel like saying on a work for finance that. The rent, I 80,000, 70,000, 30,000, you're stressed out, you can't afford it. You know, I feel so we put your heart we can't reach it and it lead to things. It make you think things, it make you think evil. It make you pre-think. You know, we put your heart we can't reach it. And the woman is not like what it used to be, and I say. Because woman on a time for say, baby up a man nowadays. Because them out there look good now with them ear and them have to go to the phone party and them have this to do and that to do and all sorts of things to go. Then now the time for say, oh babes, you know what? No, I won't be coming in today. Yeah, my partner not feeling well, it's a bit, you know. You know why because I'm not paying my bills. So when you see, no, I forgot go out there, I forgot go out there, yes, I forgot there, I forgot get my own. Yeah. So things change.
It's definitely.
You understand what I'm saying? And that is why people stressed out because they can't cope with the 21st century or the 20th century, so to speak, the 20th, the 21st century.
And I wanted to say, that is the reason why people commit suicide. Yeah. Because, you know, people always say, you know, you're good man, you're healthy, you're physically healthy, not do you're alright, you know, you're just healthy wise, physically, you know, but mentally you're not healthy. Yeah. You might physically healthy, but mentally you're very unhealthy. And that's the stage of me reach right now. Yeah, so I really go through a lot of things, people, and very rough, man, today, very, very rough, and, you know, especially when you're alone with your thoughts, and it really take a toll upon you, you know. So, I don't know, thank God I don't really have no weight for lose, because I don't know already, so.
Yeah, man.
It's rough.
Everything I work out, son. Trust me, come out. Give me out.
Hug? Oh, I'm so glad we're sharing this.
So, let me tell you, everything I work out. Don't worry yourself, everything I work out. We got all things possible. Me I tell you the truth. Just give me some money when you get rich, you just give me some money and just remember the good old days. Remember you drive out the car with the gas. Hey, I remember borrowing your vehicle.
And one thing when most people
borrow your vehicle.
Yeah, and you used to carry back without no gas. I'm always have to go to the gas station and top it up.
And you complain, what do you do? You
So
complain because
you see the irony. You see the irony. So the one without sin, make him cast the first one. Because you see, you care about my car without no gas, and see now when I drive, you care about
never care back without gas.
So you see the irony.
No, I don't care back without gas. I don't care back with the amount of gas he gave it to me with. But there was gas in it.
If it was half a tank, when it come back, this is the E, and this is the. I'm giving people them a example. So this would have been the E people. And you know, E stand for empty. These are the nickel.
We remember.
This is where we get it back.
I remember telling people them, so remember say we're on a hill. So more time the gas go down. You just need to go back on the level so you can run back down. You understand the thing about life.
No, you can't
but me not lie, I'm grateful for you, but I feel like say you take more liberty in my with the vehicle.
You drive my car go country, Linstead, this or only thing me your car go do. The furthest we ever go a Ligani.
Alright, so when you need to name out, but when it no matter where you drive the car go, right? Short distance but more gas than long distance.
That's true.
If you give me, would I rather drive a long distance? Would I rather right now you say you got girl double with the car? Coming out, sorry, gas will last. More than you go.
Then you know, I get it back with nothing.
No, you get it more. It lasts long. I ask anybody comment into the box. Don't want to drive longer distance. Yeah? Then you're stressed out. You come back with more gas, less stressed out, And that may I try to tell you, more than you gonna get somebody a car and go around the corner and gone on the sleeping police over the sleeping
See,
police.
I want to, you know.
Burn out the gas more.
You see, my father, the vehicle that him drive, it never have gas in there yet.
But
Never.
come and
The
drive
gas
come
light,
there.
me don't know how the gas pump that much of it. Me don't know, because of years. I'm gonna tell him it's 2026 and
Don't
new
try
year.
it at home, no man
New
don't try it
year.
at home.
Have some gas in the car.
Then if you have gas in it, I'm gonna go with me I go. See, me the way I talk.
And the little oxygen in there, I can't go.
I hope nobody were, you know, was thinking of me in test driving a vehicle. I want to listen to him. You know, my gas light.
Don't
never
make him
on.
test drive. Trust me, you're not getting that vehicle back with gas.
Right. You see, this is the chance to get, you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna let people them know what time it is.
Okay, and the time is about, you know, the time is, you know,
It's that time.
It's that time. So,
Alright, so we could have got on and on about this mental health topic, you know, because it's a serious thing in Jamaica, but we don't take seriously in Jamaica. I don't know about the rest of the world, I've never been to other countries, but based on Jamaica, we don't take that very seriously. Not in my eyes. So, if anything, we'll probably do a part 2 to this video, because as what I say, we can probably go on and on, you know, but we're against time, so I can wrap it up. So, you know, guys, don't forget to drop the socials. Drop the social so people can follow it.
drop your social, let me follow you, and then me, so I go on. So, drop your social.
I'm gonna drop the social.
Subscribe
So
thing.
follow him on TikTok, Facebook. Iraj for me. I'm gonna drop him what do you call it? Hashtag or handle or whatever.
Yeah, the Iraj show.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop it on the screen and I'm gonna drop my one.
And me on TikTok too.
Yeah, on
I mean, what me on too? Facebook.
Yeah.
What Iraj show? What and what again? Me on TikTok.
Yeah, you're on YouTube now.
Twitter. Anybody use Twitter?
Twitter, it's X now.
Oh,
It's
it's X. Yeah, and jump back. What? Them things
That's
you
not
see
like a
that
porn site. X. You're on X. Yeah, I'm on X. I'm on X.
Ah,
That's not like
but
a porn site.
but yeah, man. Yeah, but you know,
Yeah, so follow people and yeah, so don't forget to like the video, don't forget to subscribe to the video,
Father and son.
share the video.
yeah,
And,
yeah, father and son. And remember, depression, as the son has said, depression is a thing where we need to address,
it's really-
and it's a real thing, and it's no joke thing. We just we are talk about it, but we have a sense of humor about it, but it's a real thing, and we're trying to enlighten. That's what I'm trying to do. So follow him, you know, follow him TikTok page when him get that and all these things, and make me gonna know. Stress, mental stress, serious issue. You have to be a strong person to start to cope. Remember, put God first. With God, everything else will come after.
Alright, with that said, that is it. We're out.